fancy intro today, because I'll get this done before it's too late. I'll go there. Bring around the rosy. Essentially, all we've got today, this and this, these two birches. You could argue it's one, but two. Yeah, you're thinking, why are you spurring the birch? Well, that's a good question. Well, you see, what's going on here. I'm going to switch from that. Just one on here. But essentially, so the reason I'm climbing is because, yes, I could technically flop this thing. How did this get so twisted? No. Yeah. Technically, do have the possibility to flop it if I really wanted to. However, this part leans towards the house, so if I took it there, fall into the house, fall into the beach, so I have to go up and there's a straight part. Well, technically it's a little more like that. Just going up to there, dropping it, come down, take a piece, and flop the stick, and this guy's just getting an OC6 to it. The more you know. cut without being double tied. Yep. Why? Because I thought it was double tied. Ooh. Do that little front, back, corner. So I'm gonna go up, probably take it right about here. You can see that dead one, so I'll have to watch out for that. I went to go scratch my head through my helmet. Yeah, that's the game plan. Go team. Right here, got weight here. The wind's going this way today. So yeah, this is the way we're going. Notch here. All right. On the other side. Oh, it went right above my lanyard. Alright. Well, kids, today we learned that birch gets curve cut. Don't judge my glasses, but let that be a lesson to all of you. Birch gets curve cut. Working on a notch cut. No, I learned a valuable lesson. That birch trees require kerf cuts. No, a kerf cut is so it doesn't strip out on you and take out your lanyard and rope and make me fall to my demise, if not injury. No, it just stripped out and I looked on the other side and it's right at my lanyard and I'm like, oh, this is a learning experience. I know the order, that's not ideal. Okay, I've got a bit of room on the other side still. Oh, hello, rope. I lost my rhythm. Lost my balance. How am I supposed to know the bobsled time? Funny, I saw a video of this happen today. Alright. Well, that's one done. Kinda. What could I have done differently with both of those cuts? One, kerf cuts on the first cut. Otherwise, I can't complain about it. Two, on that second cut, I thought I was better off than I was, but next time if I'm in a similar situation, I can do a half cut. Or technically I could have done a boron then too if I really wanted to. But I can half cut it and then come through quick and get it so that way it keeps its momentum. Because the video I was talking about earlier was guilty of treason, where he was rigging, or that doesn't really pose a threat. Whereas here, you can clearly tell I was not rigging, so it gave me no additional benefits or anything. yeah, I'll have to do a little bit of tidying up with that thing. So I can either flop that stick now and deal with it now, or flop this thing. Where's my brain leaning? And my brain's saying take that and take that, so that way I can do the stump all as one instead of piecing it out all together. Okay, jank brain. Yeah, it wants to come right here. Oh. So I'm thinking if I go right along with it, there, that'd be golden. Ah, yes. That morning feeling. You done? That's good. Now the fun part. Okay, I'm gonna go deal with this. Whoa. Alright, might call it here. Might not. Really, that was 38 minutes? Wow. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna tidy this stuff up. I may put another section, I may not. Anyways, if I don't, I'll end it here. Saying thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, don't party too hard. We'll talk to you next time, but I should also do some like big outro part 2. You know, talking about, you know, some of the learning lessons, obviously. Sorry, car. Obviously, curve cut birch. You gotta be quick because they have a lot of strength in the wood. I'll say strength. Not enough to hold me if I'm limb walking on it, but enough for this purpose. A lot of elasticity to the wood, I think, would be a better one. And then also, what did I learn? Yeah, I was not expecting it to react like that when I was trying to cut that last chunk off, so that was new. But yeah, with that all being said, if I end it here, I end it here. If not, I'll show it when it's all piled up and all that. But don't party too hard. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And adios, muchachos. Alrighty, so it is now the next day. I never really did an outro. Figured afterwards, or like today I should say, I'm like, man, it would have been cool if I got the shot of me cutting the stump down. But that didn't happen because it was like 9 o'clock and pitch black out. So I'm back here. I also wanted to see if I could find this. I lost my spur tip for my notch geckos, so I wanted to see if I could find it. I found it within the first couple minutes. This is where we left off. Now I did leave the stump a little high just because I'm not too sure if the homeowner does want to do a stump removal or if they're just going to leave it, because to do a stump removal would mean having to get all that mulch out of there as well, and then making a big hole, so I'm not too sure if they just want to do a light removal or a full stump removal. That's something they got to figure out, and if need be, I'll help them through that and help them understand the differences. But yeah, so the main reason why this got taken out, there's supposed to be a tree going in this area, so this birch was removed just to kind of create space. We'll talk about this birch, however, after rethinking things, it may just be one limb that heads towards the road. Now, it also heads towards a bunch of hydro wires. It doesn't look like it's going to touch. Everybody is worried about that. It doesn't look like it's going to touch, though, and if anything, I'm not going to say I'm going to do it, but a potential spear cut may be involved. If that is the case, where I show up, look at it again, and go, it might, Might just spear cut it, let it fall. Won't touch the road because of the ditch, as seen over here. But yeah, that may be a future video depending on what the client decides. Now I do have a birch in the back. It's the same birch as from the video I made a little while ago where it's trimming up a birch. The homeowners decided, like, yeah, don't really want to save it, just get rid of it, because there's going to be a whole lot of landscaping work going on in the back. So that way it's one less thing to worry about and just gets it rid of before all the other topsoil comes in, so they can get it all done at once, which makes perfect sense. But yeah, with that all being said, I do have somewhere to be right now, so unfortunately I got to cut this off. So thank you guys for watching. Talk to you guys again. Don't forget, don't party too hard, and adios.